Hello, friends. So, I've decided to come out into the same spot that I usually come, out here in the woods by the water. Except today I'm here because it's sundown. And when the sun is going down, this is when the coyotes and the fox and a whole bunch of the wildlife come out. So, last time I was here at this time, my phone had already died. I had been recording for a while, but I thought it was really cool to get to see all the animals. The deer are heading back to their little areas at this time. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. Hello, Ben. Hello, Chevy Addict. How are you? Thank you, Ben, aka Rights Wildlife. Thank you, Chevy Addict. Hold on. I got to mod up Chevy Addict. I've been, as those of you who have been here often know, I've been um, removing my mods regularly and then remodding people about like every couple of live streams just because YouTube drama is, well, let's just say it's the easiest way to deal with YouTube drama, I guess. So, anyways, I'm out here right now in the sunset period of our time here in the woods. And I am going to be, look at the bags under my eyes. I don't sleep very well. But anyways, we're going to be heading to the high ground because when we're, like first rule of war, high ground's the winning ground, paraphrasing. But um, up there on the high ground where I'm planning on heading, you can usually see a bunch of the the big ass animals, the deer, the coyote, the fox, all of them. And I just feel safer when I'm up on the higher ground and I'm out here in their area. So, the sun is like, when the sun's setting and you're driving and it's like impossible to see because the sun is blinding you? That's what I'm experiencing right now, just through the trees, though. Hello, Captain. Fabulous nuts. Hi. How are you? We're gonna try to see if we can find any wild animals at this time. Thank you, Ben. Sorry, I'm just scrolling up and catching it. I will be safe. Thank you, Chevy. Okay, so I'm just not gonna pay attention to my phone right now because I have to traverse this stream while live streaming. There we go. I made it. I'm alive. Oh, I'm alive. Nobody called the Canadian police. We're okay. Okay, so this is where I'm going to try to get to the top of. So this, in the city where I live, there's a lot of actually parks, like parks that make money, that were started just like this. It's essentially what it was a pile of garbage, um, because the city wasn't built yet. So they brought all this crud to the middle of nowhere and essentially just let it be. And this is why one of the only reasons I have hope when it comes to seeing garbage all spread across these areas is this, what you're seeing, where all of these trees are growing out of. And they're big trees. Like when I get up there, I'm hoping we'll be able to see a little bit better how big everything is. But yeah, this was a pile of garbage. And it grew. It became a special part of this forest. which you'll see when I get up there, if I get up there. It's been raining for the last couple of days, so I don't want to climb it if it's all mushy and gross. You can see here the evidence of the rain. But yeah, you'll be able to see when I get up there, if I get up there without hurting myself, how absolutely wonderful of a spot it is for people to come and chill. I usually prefer to come here with my dogs because there's usually someone up here chilling, and usually if they had heard me by now they would have said something. They haven't. I'm gonna ask, is anyone on top of the hill? Okay, well, I'm coming up the hill. Just putting my backpack on my back. Alright, let's read this chat before I possibly fall the F down. Yes, this is just about where I saw the beavers. I do plan on going down there in a little bit, but that's if we don't see any coyote or fox. Okay, I could have sworn this is the way that I got up last time, but it's so overgrown right now. I'm kind of confused. Okay, don't die. Oh dear, I actually made it. That's crazy. There's no even path there. It's just kind of like, I don't even know. It's like instinct when I come up here. Is that firewood? So one of the things that I really like about the area where I live is when I was just leaving my apartment building. Oh, it makes me emotional. When I was just leaving my apartment building, I walked through the laundry room, which I rarely do. Today I decided to walk through the laundry room and just kind of like take the back way of our apartment building, and there was a bunch of non-perishable food there. And for someone like me who utilizes the food bank and may or may not be waiting for a food pickup from the food bank, just to see like canned food and stuff that was set there for, I mean, I took one soup can, and then I was like, everything else there just reminded me of the kind of snacks I would like to take to school when I was a young kid. And I remember like snack time and lunchtime, all my friends would be eating like Lunchables and delicious snacks and stuff, and I'd have like a piece of bread with butter on it, and I'd be like, ah. So I just saw all these different things, and they look like great snacks for kids to take to school, and I was like, oh, of my hunger, like those kids and how they feel at school and the bullying you get when you have a piece of bread with butter on it. Yeah, I just kind of like left everything there, but I took some delicious tomato soup, 1 can. It was sweet. But yeah, I bring all of that up because here I'm in the middle of the woods, and this is an area in which there's usually a fire pit right here. And this is the higher ground where we're higher above the mainland here. So if anyone wants to sleep, here's the past evidence of the wood that's been burnt to keep people warm at night. This is Canada, by the way, if you're just joining. It gets cold. Even in the summer, there's frost on the ground at night in the summer. I don't know, call it global warming, call it Canada, call it the North. Um, yeah, there's so much goodness in these areas, and I'm almost guaranteeing you no person in need. Maybe they did. Maybe there's great people, but I don't know many people in need that can afford firewood and lugging it up on top of a hill like where I am, where people can safely sleep in the forest. And I guess I'm gonna probably continue trekking through. Uh, if you've been here in my live streams of navigating this area, you probably know the wooden huts and the wooden little shelters that have been made that people live in and such in this area. And from the food that I found sitting there for whoever needed food in the laundry room at my apartment building, to this, to just all of the goodness that I see around the world. This is why I go out for walks, and go out for walks where I go, because I live in a really rich city, and all you gotta do is come out here and walk for 5 minutes, and you will see the effects of underhousing, also known as homelessness. And yeah, it's just humbling. I was underhoused once. I was considered homeless once, and I don't want to share too much about my living situation now, but if it wasn't for people who are willing to help, I would literally be living out here. um, or in a worse situation with people, around people, human beings, people, but the kind of human beings that are despicable and that you wouldn't want to be around. But they'll give you a place to sleep in exchange for something. Hi, Chad. Hi, Ben. Hi, Gabe. Sorry, he said, Megan, answer me. Silly. Thank you guys for listening, by the way. Want to see the soup I got from the non-perishables pile? This is literally the soup that I got from. I live in a subsidized housing area in which you'll find a lot of help from no one, from strangers that you'll never see and never meet. And so, I don't know, when I walked past there and when I took this, I was just like, I think that I have to live stream and talk about this right now, because I was hungry. And some person that doesn't know it gave me dinner tonight. And that's just like, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, okay. I'm glad you guys are talking to one another. How, Alex Sprague, just because you're the last person that I can see, I'm having an energy drink, just because you're the last person I can see that sent a message, loved you in Bob's Burgers. And then, because I've watched that show, I thought that that was like a diss. So I'm just asking, I'm just wondering. Like I said, you're gorgeous. I can't think of anyone from Bob's Burgers that's gorgeous. Sorry, Sassy. I saw you said in times when society have changed, though a lot of people are heartless and want something for something, or they won't be kind or help. Yep. Yep. Before I got official housing, before the Canadian government recognized stuff, all relationships were transactional. Friends, family, strangers, all of it. My hobbies are this nature. I horseback ride. I'm like, I'm poor. And then I'll have a horse. No. Um, Horses just have kept me alive and taught me to be strong in a world where I couldn't. And I'm lucky enough to have the opportunity to be around horses. Also, music. You can check out my channel. I usually never do this. But yeah, you can check out my channel. And on my channel, you will see my music. I started this channel because of my music, but then I realized nobody liked it. And people just like to watch me live stream more or do silly shorts. So do what the people want. Right, Sassy. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, horses and music are so incredibly therapeutic, which is probably why I navigate to it. And why I navigate to coming to places like this. I'm gonna probably start speaking a little bit quieter because if you look this way, the sun is setting on the forest. There's a lot of animals walking through here. And they're not gonna come very close to me if I keep speaking incredibly loud, so we're gonna... You guys are in this tree right now. That's my tripod. Alright, let's set you back in there. Oop. Oop. There you go. Hello. Oh, thank you, Chevy Addict. It's funny because once I started um, doing cover songs and not my own original music, then I started getting a little bit of traction. But when it was my original music, but I can't complain. I've known a lot of artists that don't express themselves or put their music out anywhere, and I'm just grateful for this platform and everybody here. Thank you. Thanks, Daniel. So I'm trying to keep my eye on how much sunlight we have left because it gets dark really freaking fast in the forest. About a week ago, I was out here. I met somebody up here on the hill. Anyone I meet up here on this hill, I'm like, you're my people. You're out in the middle of nowhere, keeping high ground. You're my people. They're usually musicians or artists. Ugh, I can't speak. Monetized. I don't know. I don't keep track of that. I know I've got like what do you I don't know what the requirements of being monetized are. What does tal mean? I know what oye means. Does anyone speak Spanish in the chat? Sassy, what did Proud McChild say? He say, oye, ¿qué tal? Pretend. I didn't gringo that. See, this is the thing. I have been shamed by all of my family for not understanding, like my Spanish Latino family, for not understanding. So anytime I think I even know what something means, I'm like, oh, I'm probably wrong. Because they're always like, it's such a shame. You're a Latina. You should know Espanol. And I'm like, I know. I'm ashamed. Oh my gosh, wait a second. PMC is not a mod here. We're going to have to fix that. Again, I said this a little while ago, but definitely just to reiterate, I demod people regularly because I like to I like give mod status to people who are content creators, which by the way, just a reminder, anybody who has the blue wrench or it has modification, mod, moderator status in my live stream is likely a content creator, so check them out. And if they're not a content creator, they're totally somebody that I feel like if they vibe with you and if you vibe with them, they will support your channel. So feel free to leave my live stream, check them out, and come back or not. But one of my favorite things to do here is to connect awesome people. Thank you, Ben. Whether azul or not, you know that. I know what azul means. Like, jeez. Hi, KK. How are you? Again, another amazing content creator. Proud Mixed Child, Rights Wildlife. If you guys are amazing supporters of my channel. I feel like if you guys check out KK Bradley's channel, that you guys would love to support them. If not, like, what else? Like I just said, everybody has to. What I was taught when I suggest everybody connects to each other is check out their channel, give it some time, give it some thought, and if you like them, then definitely, if you like their content, do it. But like I said, everybody in my live stream who has a blue name is an awesome content creator or somebody who will support your channel. Oh, hold on, I think I see an animal. Oh, you're welcome, KK. The Master Gabe, I appreciate nobody banning him so far. He brings numbers to my live stream, but he'll say some off the cuff things and just know, I guess I'll ban him if I need to. It's so funny being out here in the forest and hearing all those cars with their exhaust just like pop, 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 pop. Hello, Samuel Westall. Do you make content, Samuel? But yeah, because I mod everybody and try to get everyone to get in touch with each other, one of the things that I'll do is also demod everybody because just in case, I don't know. Sometimes I'll mod at people I don't know, and the mod wars of 2024 left me with a lot of trauma. Long story short, I had moderators banning and timing out moderators, and it got extreme. Like some of it was justified, and then some of it just got. I felt so bad because I was like, "This is my house. You guys can't do that." And they're like, "I've got a wrench, so yes, I can." And I had to unmod everybody. Oh no, PMC. I feel like. Oh no, yeah, okay. This is what happened. Yeah, I was at the farm And then I was going through the live streams because I was on my way to the farm. Once I get to the farm, my phone goes away unless I feel like it's safe to record around the horses. But yeah, I remember liking your live stream. I'm surprised I didn't say hi, but it makes sense if I got to the farm. And when I got to the farm and I just got distracted, then yeah. But I liked the live stream. I didn't though. I didn't even know you guys were talking about anything because I didn't have headphones. Damn it. Yeah, KK, right? Mod Wars. Good times. Oh yeah, Samuel? Okay, well, welcome Samuel to the live stream. We're gonna give Samuel a mod status. I haven't checked out Samuel's channel, but if you guys want to, and if you're looking for someone to support, slash someone to support you back potentially, then why not? Are you heading out, Ben? Oh, all right, Ben. Thank you so much. It was good seeing you. And hopefully Callum's gotten to bed by now. Oh, yes. Ben writes wildlife. Sorry that I was talking to Callum and not you in your live stream, but I noticed we had a young one that didn't want to get to sleep, and I thought, I don't know, maybe there's something I can do to help get him to want to go to sleep. Oh my gosh, PMC, who is that? No, no. I don't care for gossip, but this just means that I need to be a part of your live stream so that I can scope out who that is for myself. Oh, no problem, Ben. Thank you. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. Thanks for your support. Love you. Oh, wait. Oh, there might be a robin's nest up here somewhere. Because I've got like one robin telling me the fuck off. Or, pardon me. The F off. Hey, Mama. Do you have a nest up here? Or are you looking for food? Wait, do I have any? I haven't got any seeds today. Do you have a nest up here? I don't hear your babies. Hmm. Robin just came really freaking close to me. It was telling me all kinds of sweet nothings, except I feel like they weren't nothings. They were definitely some kind of message. Yeah, but because most people here are mature, and the things you're saying they just showcase immaturity and what happens around a group of mature people, usually, at least from my education in psychology and mental health, is that people who are mature will pay no mind to the immaturity. Maybe a new tactic might be needed. Very nice, Samuel. I will subscribe back to you. I don't think I can do that right now. No, I can't do that on this device. Nice. I am 10 years younger than you, and I too love new connections. The internet is a great way to do that. I remember when I started first using the internet, it was the wild, wild west of the internet. Like, chat rooms back then. like I definitely I definitely benefited from being incredibly truthful to my parents about who I spoke to. And like they wouldn't even tell me why. They were like, that guy or girl looks a little bit too old for your age group. Maybe we're just gonna not let you talk to them. And I'd be like, okay. And then I'd continue talking to young people. But I'm really lucky. I had some protective parents that also protected me without explaining to me too early what I was getting into. They kind of understood what the internet was back in the late 90s, early 2000s for a under 16-year-old, I'll just say. Hey, Cannon. The farm is great. I haven't been to the farm that often, as I hope everybody knows. The farm is not mine. It is, I don't have a horse farm. I just have a passion when it comes to horses, and I will spend the maximum amount of time that I can up at the farm with the horses. But yeah, it's not always easy for me to get up there. But I'm really, really lucky. There's some awesome people there who are willing to help out when it comes to the animals that I take care of at the farm when I can't be there. Thanks, Ricardo. Oh, leave them. Just leave them. They bring numbers. But yes, thank you for asking, Proud Mixed Child. Um, I try to make content every time I go up, but like I said, it's not always safe to bring out my phone around horses. Like the last time I was there, I think I had my phone out, but I was just being accosted by a horse from from my 12, from my 3, 9, and 6, and it was just like, maybe I should put my phone away. Lachelle's looking at me, apparently. No, it doesn't. Does it? Okay, Ricardo, here's the question for you. Does it hurt your nails to cut your nails? Your nails, like the actual nail. Not your skin. If you cut your skin, of course. But it's the same material that our nails are made out of, that horses' hooves are made out of. So it's very similar to getting a nail trim, a manicure. There you go. Now you understand. I taught somebody something today, y'all. Now Proud Mixed Child just Proud Mixed Child just needs to teach me the entire Spanish language. Sorry, I just have to like slow down sometimes and try to speak English well. Lesh, have you met Sassy before? Slash Sassy, have you met Lesh before? I love YouTube live streams for this. Honestly, I feel way safer speaking to all y'all versus like like if there was a human right in front of me right now, I'd be like, can't make eye contact, and I'm just gonna try to be really cool and pretend I'm confident, but I'm not. Just IRL relationships with humans is very scary. But then this kind of relationship with a screen and possibly miles or kilometers between us is just, you can get to know each other and you can't touch me or come within my comfort zone. Oh yeah, Sassy's your twin, eh? He said, I don't know half those words. I know the first word that Proud Mixed Child said. Okay. What's... Those words don't go together in my head. The Master Gabe on Discord told me that he... Okay, I hope there's no... You know what? Even if there's people under 18 right now, I can say what Gabe said. Toilet humor is funny to everybody. The Master Gabe on Discord said to me, Gem, I'd like to use the washroom in your toilet while you're not home and not flush, so that when you get home, you could find it. That's the Master Gabe's way of, you know? Like, what am I supposed to do? Block him for saying that? That's funny. That's toilet humor. I died. I was just like, remind me to never, like, give my address or any personal information to this dude, but it's the internet, my bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, Sassy. Proud McChild is from... I don't even want to say it right now. I feel like so embarrassed. Hi, Machado Griffin. Proud McChild is from Puerto Rico. Damn it. Every time I try to roll my R even just like a little bit. But then if I'm not trying to roll my R's, then it just works. Right, Samuel? This is not a camping spot. Wait, so for those of you who are new here, this is literally a pile of garbage. Oh, hold on. Let's see where I can show you. This is a pile of garbage in which trees started to grow out of. So I'm on the high ground right now. Which, yeah, I've been chilling for a little bit too long. But if you look at the rest of the forest, it's all down there. And it goes on for a while, but the trees up here are just growing on this garbage pile. It's actually absolutely amazing. When I found this place, I was just like so fucking freaking fascinated. We swear here. Oh shit. Shit. It's starting to get cold. Ooh. Samuel, that's not funny. I will look. Guy in the bushes. Because that's happened to me before, okay? I have been followed from my meditative spots out here that I recently started to decide to share with you guys. I've been followed from these spots in the woods all the way back to my place. And look, I didn't know. I looked around and said, what are you supposed to do? Hello, Pow Pow. Oh, how's it going? Here, we're gonna mod up Pow Pow. I know Pow Pow from other live streams. That's how you get a mod around here. Sassy, have you ever been up to, oh wait, hold on, did I miss that? Oh, I got you. Oh, y'all know Wagwan. Machado, how are you if you're still here? I get very, very distracted, especially when people tell me there's a man in the bushes. Who likes salt and vinegar chips? Me. The animals can eat that. Yeah, Master Gabe. You like them, Sassy? It's good shit. Oh. I totally just saw... I can't tell if it was a fox or a coyote, but... I don't know, it's gone in the bushes now. Hold on, I might try to turn the camera around so you're not looking at me and you're actually looking at wildlife. Cheers. It is. It's very peaceful here. I love it. How's the renovations going, Machado? Gabe, yeah. Yeah. So DK asked me to post on YouTube all of the people who were talking shit about him, who he considered to be his followers. And then when I did what he said, he banned me from his live stream. I took down that short that I posted on his request, because I don't like YouTube drama, and that's not the way I would like to grow my channel. Even though he's made plentiful shorts of me and used me for clout, and other people that I care about for clout, it felt good to get back at him for like 24 hours, but yeah, I don't know. I definitely instantly regretted it, and yeah. No, Gabe. What I said is cleaning. Here, Gabe. Nobody else. Nobody else. Gabe. YouTube. Or Google. But hopefully YouTube. Cleaning a horse's sheath. Nobody else do that unless you want to. Just nobody else do that. And if you do, I've made YouTube videos about it before. They're not on this YouTube channel, but they were on an educational channel from when I was taking veterinary science courses in college. Gabe, look up what I told you to look up first, and then come back with questions. I'm from Canada, Pow Pow. Yeah, I remember you, Pow Pow. That's why I gave you a moderator status right away. Sorry, you guys. So rude. It's like speaking with my mouth full. No way. Now I'm not gonna eat anymore. Oh, I got hurt. Now there's no crunchy shit sounds, but there's my nose. I never used to have allergies. I grew up in this area, and somehow I turned 30, and yeah, I got drippy nose in the summertime. I should make that lyrics. Drippy nose in the summertime. I just ripped that off. Hot fun in the summertime. Right. Every time I think I come up with a song, turns out it was already made. Love from Rwanda. B.O.B. Davis. Bob Davis. Thank you for being here. Vlog Busters. If there's someone right behind me, so be it. I keep burping right now. Excuse me. Canada is a nice place. Pow out. Pow. Pow. Pretend I can speak English properly. I don't know. Hi, Liz. Sassy, can you translate for Proud Mixed Child? Gabe, if you can explain to me what a horse is, I'll answer. As of now and for the last 20 plus years that I have worked with horses, I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Liz. I just cut my bangs myself. You guys, I just gave myself a mullet. It's like short and stuff in the front, and it's hardcore nothing in the back. Like it's legit nothing. Like it's a mullet. It's called a wolf cut. I've wanted this cut since I was an emo goth scene kid as a 16-year-old, and I'm 34 now. And I saw a DIY on how to cut this cut on YouTube. And I was like, hey, I use YouTube for everything else. How to cook meals, how to, I don't know, like get rid of freaking cockroaches and insect infestations, and why not learn how to cut my hair? And then I finally did it. I went to so many hairdressers and told them I wanted this, and they're like, you don't want a mullet. You're young, you're beautiful, you don't want a mullet. I was like, oh, but I do. God dang. Oops, oops, I clicked too much. Bob Davis, yes, I'm a singer. Proud Mixed Child, yes, I'm alright. I just don't know what you're talking about. I was like, are you really checking on me? Nope. Yeah, exactly. Like, ooh, Barracuda. Or, I feel like the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, when she did the Maps music video, which is nothing like that remix Maps song now. Anyways, Yeah Yeah Yeahs. She had her hair like this, hardcore. Wait, I don't love you like I love you. Wait, I don't love you like I love you. Have some way. I don't love you like I love you. I barely look a day over. Thanks. Thanks, Gabe. 27 is when I started a new life. 27 Club. If you know, you know. Oh, I see, Sassy. Sorry, I'm just scrolling up right now to catch up. Pow Pow, really? OMG. Teach me how. Because this isn't like, trust me, when it came to actually mulleting the back, I was like, I won't do that. I'm keeping my length. I am keeping my length. But yeah, I groom dogs. And so I use my dog grooming shears to do my hair. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Ooh, I'm getting cold. Hi, ringworm. I don't know. I was gonna go to where the beavers are, but here, hold on. I'm just gonna flip this around while I'm reading and catching up. But yeah, it's like just about sundown right now. And I really would not like to stay out here when it starts getting dark. The reason I came out here right now is because usually the coyotes and the fox are waking up and heading out of their dens. And I'm being way too loud because I'm fully talking to you guys. I'm not complaining. I really appreciate y'all's company right now. I usually only ever come out here if I have my dogs because they make me feel safe. Except for when my dog just bark at coyotes and the coyotes look at my dogs like stupid idiots. But I'm always on the high ground. First rule of 4. But anyhoodles, whew, yeah, no, it's starting to get cold now, and I was gonna go see if there were beavers around, but it's getting a little bit too dark, a little bit too fast. Show you guys around while I'm catching up. What's this? Did somebody make this? What is this? Oh, wow. Somebody must have made this. Oops, sorry. I went horizontal. Somebody must have made this. This is a bunch of trees that were taken down. Huh. It's like a way to help somebody get up here. This is the way I used to take. Oh, look at that light beam. So pretty. So, right within this light beam, just about at this time, hold on. Let's go hang out around here when we can see it properly. This is where I was when I saw the coyotes coming out of their den. It was so cool. Okay, I have a lot of chat to catch up on. But yeah, Pow Pow, please, if you do. Like, seriously? Ooh. Okay, hold on. There's too much. Okay, but look at these while I'm responding to Pow Pow. My email address is in my YouTube bio. I hardly check it because I say this all the time. My email address is in my YouTube bio, and no one ever actually emails me via my email address in my YouTube bio. So, I don't know, I've kind of gotten the habit of not checking that often. But, for Pow Pow, if you're still here, I would love to hear your information on how to do this haircut. And to anyone else who ever wants to reach out, hey, like I was saying earlier, this is the internet. The one thing I love about getting to know people on the internet is I could just like block you if you do some crazy shit or say some crazy shit. But if we have a connection and we seem to vibe with each other's soul energy, then hey, I'm sure I'll be grateful for having met you. Okay, now that I said that, check out these mushrooms. Oh, that bird is screaming at me. Anybody know what kind of mushroom this is? Whoa, dude. Holy crud. Thanks, Miss Shadow, by the way. Right? That's all Gabe is good for, lies. Thank you, Nanya. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Sorry, I'm just catching up right now, and this is awesome. Trees, hello. I would love to come to Italy. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, sorry. I'm literally just checking out these mushrooms right now. You guys get a way better view than I get because I can't get up there. Oh, how freaking cool. What kind of mushrooms are these? They're so cool. They're so strong. Cool. Nature channel with Gem. Oh, I've got to get out of this. Yeah, big shout out if anyone from my city is watching right now, which I doubt. We've got an international group. I don't think we have anyone from the greater Toronto area. But whoever brought the Smith's firewood to this area, thank you. Actually, and even while I'm here, these are the rocks that are usually made, making the, I'm going to put this down. These are the rocks that are usually making the fire pit here. And I know there's certain people that work in the city or that don't want it to seem so obvious that people are living out here, that will put these things away. But like, I've been out here for a couple of hours and I'm freezing at this point. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is Canada. This is evening time, sunset in Canada, and it still gets really chilly. All of our summer season still ends up with frost at night, which turns into dew in the morning when most people get up. But any hoodles, I'm just gonna quickly remake this this fire pit because I'm not staying out here tonight. But just in case anybody is, this is, I don't know. This is something very close to my heart. I'm not saying that I have needed I'm not saying that I have needed any of these resources before, but I have known people. I've known way too many people who have needed this. So, we're just gonna help out anybody and everybody who might come here. especially considering it's sundown. If you're from DK Stream, you're used to watching homelessness in Australia, which I'm not going to say is any easier, but what I am going to say is, heck, yeah. In Australia, you can't freeze to death. And being a unofficial worker in the city, in this city, last winter I ended up helping far too many people that lit fires at night during minus 30-degree Celsius weather, who woke up on fire. I don't know how else to say this, but they woke up on fire. And so I only hope to let people know it doesn't matter if you live in Toronto or New York or wherever the heck else. It's not very easy. And if you can, being as compassionate as you can is all it takes. Usually when we don't live in these consequences and needless to survive, it doesn't occur to us. But yeah, I don't know. No dog stories. How about there's no bears over here? I think. No, I'm kidding. I'm near Toronto. Like I'm just right outside the city, so. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna put you guys down. I'm gonna eat some more chips. I have to figure out a way. Yes, I'm near the Beaver River. Do you want me to see if I can see some beavers? Okay, you guys. I will head towards the Beaver River real quick. I just don't want to stay out here, and get like caught at night in the woods. Like, I know my way through these woods well enough that I've traversed through here in the moonlight, and it's fine. I for the sake of YouTube, would not like to get attacked by coyotes or something. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. Before I actually decided to come out here in the woods, there's this like local plaza. I'm so embarrassed to even talk about this, but there's this local plaza that's nearby, and they have mouse trappies, like mouse traps, and the mice don't go in the mouse traps because there's a bunch of dead mice in those mouse traps. It's not nice. Those mouse traps are full of poison. And when I used to volunteer, I never worked for the city, but like for animal welfare, but when I used to volunteer for the city with animal welfare, I learned a lot about these traps and the poisons. Once once the rats know that they're not gonna find anything good inside the traps, they just kind of accumulate around it because the traps are usually set in a place where there's food that the humans are trying to get the rats away from. And the other day I was walking past and there was like 8 little baby little mice and rats. And I used to have so many pet rats. I used to have 27 pet rats. Mostly because one male and one female got together, and within like the 3 seconds they got together. But I had to convince myself to come out here where the wild animals are and not where those little beavers are. Not beavers. Little beavers. Little mice are like little beavers. But yeah. Not where those little mice were, because I was about to scoop one up. Or like 5. And take them home. Should we do it? I'll do another live stream where I rescue little mices. Don't convince me to do it, chat, because I've done this before. I have rescued wild birds. I have rescued wild horses. I rescued all the babies. Oh my god. I only have 5%. Okay. It doesn't make sense for me to go where the beavers are, because by the time I get to the beavers, or the beaver dam, we're going to be, probably going to be at like 2%. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is I'm just going to keep you guys with me until I get back to society and humanity, because I don't fucking trust humans, and there's a lot of humans out here right now, and it's starting to get dark, so, and it's cold. Okay, ready? Watch me traverse this hill. So when I was here in the springtime, me and a couple of friends worked on making some steps on this hill so that anybody who wanted to go up or down could do so without falling. And hey, we made it. There's the top of the hill that I was just on. And now we're down here at the bottom. Good shit. Good shit, chat. Oh, my allergies are killing me. And I'm cold. Like, dang, it is it almost June? Yeah. In just about Canada. Just about Canada. Alright, I'm trying to focus and not get lost in the woods while it's dark. But yeah, it's just, it gets cold every night all summer these days. Alright.